I have to say, with all the reboots, revivals, reimaginings happening in Hollywood, I really feel like Reboot could not be more timely and frankly a little meta. What was your first reaction when you read the script?
Yeah, I think it's funny. My first reaction was I thought it was a great idea for a show. Steve Levitan has talked about, he had the idea while he was still working on Modern Family and thought it was so obvious that other people would be doing it. And then he was surprised to find out no one had done it, so he did it. It is a strange phenomenon. I mean, it's certainly not the most important thing in the world at the moment, but it is, a cultural thing. And I've never been a fan of the idea of rebooting things. I love the Beatles as much as anybody, but never really rooted for them to get back together, because you could get them back together, but you're not going to be 8 years old again. It's not going to be 1964, and they're not in black and white, so it's not going to be what you think it is. And when shows are, when shows do end well, Mad About You, we were really happy with how it ended and didn't want to come back, but we found a reason to sort of a fun, not just a reason, but an appealing way to do it.
What's your personal thoughts on reboots? Because some people love them, some people are exhausted by them.
I think that a reboot, I'm on the fence a bit. Mm-hmm. I feel that if there's a reimagining of something, I'm usually more interested in watching that than sometimes just bringing back a show, right, which I guess isn't really a reboot. I guess some people say a continuation of, or whatever the case may be. But I like a reimagining, mostly because if it's bold. Right. I think that it's very brave to take something like Bel Air and try to move that forward, and say, let's do what if we were to explore that in a dramatic way. That is very interesting to me. That resonates with me.
Well, the thing that I don't love about reboots is, I guess I just have too many writer friends, and I myself have like too many projects that I'm like, really, like the well is dry, guys. Like there's nothing out there that we can try again. So like, it's frustrating when you're pitching TV shows and you're like, oh, they're going to make Hawaii 5-0. Cool. Like, but my half hour about chlamydia, like nothing, no interest at all. But then you see some of them, and I mean, like, I loved the Sex and the City reboot, but I loved Sex and the City. And so I just like wanted to spend time with them again.